Well, everyone, Scott Sylvan coming to you live from Sacramento, California. It's April 2nd, 2016. I don't know, 12:50 in the afternoon. Perfect day to talk about sales training. And we're talking about what you should take to your sales interview / presentation. Now, this one's more of mental capability, but you got to know that if you are going to go to a sales presentation / process to get hired, you are probably going to be asked to do something strange, okay? And they may go out and go, sell me a pen, right? You should know how to sell a pen. There's plenty of really good videos on YouTube, and I mean, I'll probably point to one of mine because I got one on there too. You know, they might ask you to sell a pen. And I was talking to another sales trainer, and he says one of the things that he has for people do is he'll just dial a random number and say, keep this person on the phone for 5 minutes, right? Just know that if you're going to a sales presentation / interview, that you're probably going to be asked to do something strange, do something weird, to prove that you have the capability. Now, maybe that you are a top person in the industry, and maybe this person that's interviewing is making you jump through the hoops and they have to do something standard for everybody, right? But just be prepared to do something weird, right? Be prepared to step out of your comfort zone. So if somebody sits there and they go, all right, you know what? I think that you are a good salesperson, but I don't see closer. You better know how to answer that. Because if you get up and walk away, guess what? You ain't a closer. Somebody comes to you and goes, hey, you know, Scott, I really like everything that you have to say, and I really like that, you know, you've done everything that you're supposed to here, but, you know, I'm just not feeling it, right? Well, that's like pushing against you. That's an objection. They're giving you an objection, right? And if they're doing it to me, they're giving me an objection. They're like, Scott, yeah, just not seeing it, buddy. Not seeing it. Well, I'm going to go, whoa, time out. Hey, I'm the dude. Remember, I got my W-2 right here. It's got a bunch of zeros and a bunch of commas. That's me, right? You want me, you need me, okay? So know that you might get some pushback, okay? So you might have to sell a pen. Big deal. So people go, well, it's underneath me. It's beneath me. I shouldn't have to sell a pen. I'm not here to sell pens. Look, that person's seeing if you're willing to do the steps to get the job, to take the job, okay? You might have to talk to some random person. You may have to go across the street and go do something, but just know that if they're playing the go fetch me a rock game, which, you know, means go do this for me, that there's a reason for it. They're wanting to see how serious you are about that job. And just know that if they ask you to do something weird, just take it in stride, like whatever, no big deal. Because this is the sales process. How many times have you been in sales that something weird happens and you're like, I don't know what to do, right? In that moment of not knowing what to do, you lose control. So they're trying to see if you're going to lose control. Now, if you're prepared and you know what you're supposed to do, then they're going to be like, all right, well, now we have some ideas that this guy's a good candidate. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get hired. Just means that you're a better candidate than the other guys, right? Now, here's probably what's the last thing that's going to happen. They are going to give you an objection, right? But you're not going to realize it's an objection. You're not going to realize it. You're going to think in yourself, okay, so you get done with the interview, and if I'm interviewing a salesperson, I'm going to go, okay, well, I'll get back to you, right? That is an objection, right? You are selling your product, which is you, Sales Incorporated, and you are supposed to overcome that objection. And the really good salespeople go, time out here, come on. Don't jerk me around. Don't give me this, don't give me that. Do I get the job or not? Okay? That's what a good salesperson's going to do. A guy who is not, or a girl who's not a closer is going to go, okay, it's a sales process. You are in a sales presentation for yourself, okay? So what that means is you got to overcome that objection. Well, time out, right? We're sitting here right now. You got other candidates. You got somebody who's better than me, right? Very calm. Like, I'm animated because I'm on film right here helping you out. You got somebody who's better than me? You got some better talent? I don't think so. I'm your guy. Pick me. What do I got to do to sign the deal, right? So you got to be a closer. So weird situations, probably sell you something. They're going to give you pushback. Cool? Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That would be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You've got to subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.